It's always an exciting day when we get a box from Evan-Moor, and in this box is the Homeschool Curriculum Bundle. Let's unbox it and let's talk about some tips to get you and your kids set up for success right away. All of our books are unboxed, and I wanted to show you two other jewels that were found in this bundle. So you are going to have access to Evan-Moor's Homeschool Curriculum Planner. This is a Google Slide document, so it's editable. The other thing is this pacing guide, and I really appreciate how Evan-Moor has organized it by subject and shown you the exact books that are included in your bundle for that subject so that you know how to separate what book goes with which subject. But also they're telling you that they've selected resources to be a warm-up activity, your main curriculum for teaching, and then practice and extending the skills. And so let's look over here at the reading bundle and let's look at this pacing guide. So you can see that the warm-up activity is the daily reading comprehension. There's the teacher's edition and the student edition, which I do have right here. The teacher's edition is multicolored and the student edition is monochromatic. The teacher's edition includes additional support like helping you map out what skills are covered with each week. They also have the answer key, and they have bright white copies of the student reproductibles in case you need to make additional copies. But you can see there's more support here in the teacher guide. The answer key, like I said, is included. However, in the student book, it's just the pages that you would have copied. So it saves you from having to copy anything for your child. So that is really nice that you have both the teacher's edition and the student edition. Next, for your main teaching, it says that we're going to use Reading Comprehension Fundamentals. Now, this is a book that you can either make copies or you can have your child write directly in the book. There is some additional teacher support at the beginning that helps you know how to use this book for a main curriculum, as well as the answer key in the back. Because these books are so budget friendly, I personally have elected to just let my children write in this book, and they actually use the answer key to check their own work, and if they have missed something, then we'll go over it together and we'll figure out how we can correct it and why they missed it in the first place. So I actually love using these as a consumable book, but you're welcome to make copies if that works better for your family. Now, on the very end of the pacing guide, they talk about practicing and extending skills. So that's the Skill Sharpener series, and it does actually sharpen their skills. There's no new lessons in here, but they're extending the lessons that they have been taught previously and applying them in new ways. One of the things that I really like about the Skill Sharpeners is it can be used for work boxes, it can be used for independent work, or it can be used as review work during summer break or holiday time on those light weeks where you're not using a full homeschool curriculum. These are perfect for traveling because everything they need is right here. Occasionally they will have a cut and paste activity, but the pages have colors, and so they're bright and short activities that the kids alike, and that goes for all of the Skill Sharpener series. So this is a really great resource that you can use to practice and extend the skills when your child is ready. As I open the pacing guide, you'll find that there are the titles that you're going to be using for writing. For language, you'll see both the teachers and student books for language. There is spelling. You'll have the teacher's edition and student edition for building spelling skills, and you'll have Skill Sharpeners, as well as for vocabulary, math, science, and social studies. So all 8 subjects are included. And I just think this is such a great way for you to have so much flexibility to make sure that your child is learning all year long. So let's talk about that homeschool planner that I mentioned. Once your books are sorted by subject, then you are ready to download the digital homeschool lesson planner that Evan-Moor has provided. Now, the thing about this planner, guys, is it's completely editable. So you can change the order of the lessons, you can change the dates, you could use it digitally, you can print it out and put it in a binder. It's totally up to you. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna look for the sheet that has the QR code. This QR code will take you directly to the website that you need to print out your specific grade level. And then you can print it out and put it in a binder if you would like I've done right here. And I even added some tabs that are color-coded to match the color coding here to help me quickly find each subject. However, there's one more way that you can use this binder, and let me flip the camera on and show you that too. In addition to printing off your planner and putting it into a binder where you can just add in the dates and you and your kids can check off each lesson as you finish it, there's a couple of different ideas of how you can use the homeschool curriculum planner. So you'll see this is Ancient Civilizations, and you'll find the printout that has the same cover that matches, and then you can just place this planner page inside the book. And as you and your kids finish each of the history pockets in this lesson, you'll just check it off and leave this inside as a checklist. The other idea that I had is actually to tape it inside. So this is daily geography practice. So I'm going to turn it sideways so you can open it up and see. The covers match. And then I just taped it down inside so that we can just check off each week as we use it. So those are 3 ways that you can use Evan-Moor's Homeschool Curriculum Planner. Lots of flexibility. And just a few quick tips about using your editable digital lesson planner is I want you to take note that not every resource in the bundle takes 36 weeks to complete, which is a traditional homeschool year. You have a lot of flexibility here about how you pace out what works for you and your family. For example, we don't always start with all the subjects the first few weeks of school. We start with 2 or 3 and we just kind of build up until we get all of our subjects incorporated in a few at a time. Daily 6th Rate Writing is one resource that only has 25 writing units, so that's one that we start last. However, the daily geography, we actually can do the whole week's worth in one day, so we actually can work through that a little bit more quickly. It's totally up to you how to use these resources that work for your family, and the fact that all the lessons are already inside of your planner makes it really easy for you to adjust to what works best for you. Isn't it terrific that you have flexibility with Evan-Moor's Homeschool Curriculum Bundle to find ways for your kids to have fun and focus on finishing their homeschool lessons? If you have ideas about how you're using the bundle, or if you have questions about Evan-Moor's Homeschool Curriculum Bundles, be sure and let us know in the comments. Now stay tuned, because we're going to continue to make more of these videos to make sure that you have all of the support you need to have a fun and successful homeschool year. So look forward to seeing you in the next video.